Can we talk for a second about this really strange and extremely problematic mindset and concept that so many people in the witchy community seem to still have? I don't even really know where it fucking came from, but it's ridiculous, y'all. Who woke up one morning and decided that witches and tarot readers and spiritualists and psychics, etc., that we weren't allowed to charge for our fucking services? Who came up with this fucking nonsense? I hear it so often in witchy community groups and even in like my own comment sections, and I get a lot of really nasty messages about it, like, if you were a real witch or a real psychic, you wouldn't be charging for your gifts, you'd be helping the world for free. Fuck right off with that nonsense. Seriously. Okay, the village witch has always been paid, always been compensated. Okay, so back in the day, we were the everything. We were the doctor and the apothecary and the chemist. We were the midwives and the doulas. We were the therapists and marriage counselors and everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we did it all. Like, village witch was a fucking umbrella term back then. And even back then, we were always compensated, Back before the days of capitalism and money, we were given a land. We were given a fucking cottage. We were given livestock. We were given bread, eggs, chickens, jams, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the blacksmith would make sure that our horses were shoed and that we had weapons to defend ourselves. The farmers would help us with any of our harvesting that we might need done. Or if we didn't grow anything at all, then they would make sure that we were remembered and that they brought us parts of their harvests. Because we were a community and we supported them and provided them with support and services, and they in return took care of our needs. Our rent, our food, whatever. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, fast forward to today's world, and thanks to capitalism, that doesn't really work. Like, my landlord doesn't give $2 if I can whip him up a little pain salve. He wants fucking rent money. My electric bill doesn't give $2 about my herbal teas. They want fucking money to keep my electricity on. So nowadays we have to charge actual money in exchange for our services, because that's how the fucking world works. But the idea that because we are spiritual, because we are gifted, because we are knowledgeable and experienced, we somehow don't deserve to be compensated for our time, our energy, our knowledge, our skills. Fuck that. Like, nobody in this fucking world works for free 100%. And I can't speak for every witchy small business out there, but I do a lot of charity work throughout the week. I do a lot of charity work throughout the year. So for people to sit here and try to tell me, like, when they're like, oh, so what do you offer? And then I explain what my services are or what products I sell, they turn around and they go, and you're charging? Or does it cost anything? And I'm like, of course it fucking costs something. Do you work for free? Do you go into the restaurant or the salon or the movie theater or the fucking grocery store and say, are you charging for that shit? Oh my god. The sheer entitlement that some people in our community have is gross and toxic, and it needs to fucking stop. It really does. Like, if you don't think I'm the person who should be providing the services for you, by all means, don't pay me for services. Go find someone else who you click with better, whose energy you connect with better, whose attitude you like better. Like, go find them and pay them. But go find them and pay them. But don't go find them and tell them that they don't deserve to be fucking paid for their job. What the fuck? I hear that like 100 times a day, and it is honestly pissing me the fuck off. Like, I don't work for free. I don't expect anybody else in the world to work for free, because bills need to be paid. My children need a roof over their head. They need food in their mouths. They need clothes on their back. They need enrichment and activities. They deserve to have memories being made. Most of those things require fucking money, don't they? Get off your high horses. Get off your high horses. Just admit you're broke and you can't afford my services and go. Or admit that you don't have any skill and that nobody would ever pay you for your services and go. But don't you dare try to say that we don't have a right to fucking charge. It's fucking stupid. And I will clap back.